What up, man? What's going on? Quick drive by today. I know you guys got college football. I need to get to NBA video. NFL video. So hopefully you guys tune in to that. Getting ready to record that right after this. Kind of like a hybrid. Talk about some props. Talk about some sides, which I don't do too many sides. We're going to talk about some sides, some props, a few bet strategy, the few bets that I like, and I'm getting out of here. So hopefully, you guys tune in for that, man. But going to talk about some prize picks, talk about some FanDuel Sportsbook, going to talk about some MLB, DraftKings Sportsbook here. All right. Prize picks. Definitely a really, really good site, guys. If you guys, not familiar with Prize Picks, they offer a whole bunch of props. You know what I'm saying? MLB, NFL. You could start mixing shit up. You can do whatever the case you want to do. First halves and WNBA, just everything. Video games, everything. NFL props are live. They've been live. Just a ton of different categories. You got passing yards, rush yards, receiving yards, passing yards, plus rush yards, plus receiving yards, fantasy score. Fantasy score. Then you have passing TDs, rushing TDs, reception TDs, pass, rush, and reception TDs. All right, that's big. Lamar, guys like that. Passing attempts, passing completions, interceptions, rush attempts, receptions, field goals made. Field goals made. That's big, man. Field goals made. Over 1.5 stay. You see those 1.5s? Yeah. Tackles and assists, and boom. They got a lot. They have a lot to offer on Prize Picks, man. So, it is what it is. Either way it goes, Prize Picks is making it hard, really, really hard for me for these strikeout props that I'm going to bring to you guys today. They're making it really, really hard. I know it's going to seem kind of wild that I'm going to have some interest in a lot of these plays, but today is just one of those days. All right, so I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do things. First up, we got Tampa Bay Rays at New York Yankees. We got an over-under of 8 in this spot here. Kluber and Talion on the mound. All right, Kluber has been pitching very, very well versus this team. Don't quote me on that, but I think he's went 6 innings or better versus the Yankees, and every start versus them this year. So his last start was versus the Yankees. He went 7 innings with 4 strikeouts. Strikeouts have been down as of late. He's hasn't went over. Well, he's went over 4 once in his last 5 games. So his strikeout prop is sitting at 4.5. But like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's went 4 innings, 6 innings or better in 4 of his last 5. In 4 out of 4. So this will be his 5th matchup, and this matchup is a back-to-back matchup for him because last time he pitched was versus. Last time he hit was versus Tampa Bay. So my fault, guys. I'm getting text messages over here. Either way it goes, So on DraftKings, you're gonna see his outs. His outs are sitting at 17.5. He's hit that 4 he's 4 for 4 to that number, and you'll get that at a -115. The numbers are there. He's 100% to this number versus this team. However, I don't know. I'm usually quick to jump on it, but I got to lean towards that. All right, not anything official. Strikeouts, you'll get a strikeout prop at 4.5. 4.5 here at -120. I think that's a good number if you want to jump on it. He's hit that number frequently. I'll be doing the alternate strikeout prop for some of these guys. And I got to lean towards the over strikeout for him too. Don't have a side in this game. I'm just not going to be interested in it. Maybe the under is probably in play in this spot here. I'll take the 4.5 on Prize Picks for sure. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. All right. Yeah, man, it's a lot of plays that I really, really don't mind getting to on Prize Picks today. That is what it is. What it is. San Francisco Giants at Chicago Cubs here, over under 7.5 in this spot. Logan Webb, Stroman on the mound. All right. If I was to bet on this game, it probably would be San Francisco Giants or nothing in this spot. Logan Webb has not faced the Chicago Cubs. Okay. His strikeout prop is sitting at. So I'm getting conflicted. Like on FanDuel, his strikeout prop is sitting at where is it? I'm sorry. 5.5 at plus 110, and you'll get a strikeout prop on DraftKings for 4.5 at minus 155. So it's a pick your poison type of thing if you want to how you want to do it. 4.5, even if you want to use it for a parlay piece, be my guest. I'll be doing some alternates. So the Cubs haven't faced this guy. Numbers for him as far as his strikeout props and things and strikeout rating and stuff like that. I don't know, what type of bats these Cubs are going to be running out there, but he's got a 20% K rate with about same from the left to right, about 21% from the left and the right. But the Chicago Cubs do have some strikeouts they can roll out. I mean, this McKinstry kid, 27% K rate. Suzuki, 28% K rate. Reyes, 34.5% K rate. Hap, 22. Ortega, Ortega, 21. Higgins, 26.6. Rivas, 28.6. So Morel, 32.0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potential batters that they can roll out with over 25% K rate. At the 4.5, I definitely would take it on prospects and live on DraftKings and live with the results. Prospects, give me the over 5. If most, look for a 6 or maybe a push. And then if you want to get to the prop on FanDuel, then it's 5.5. Whatever the case may be. If you're thinking the San Francisco going to win this game, then you get 6 strikeouts in the win at plus 230, which is a good number there if you really want to gamble. And that's just about it. You look at somebody like Stroman, he's been pitching, okay, but the thing about that is he has been pitching trash on the road. All right, so at home he's been good on the road, so his splits have been showing. All right, so that's something to look at there. I probably won't bet this game, but if I do, it'll be San Francisco Giants or nothing. But I'm more focused on the strikeouts for Webb. Altering, you can add them to your alternate parlays or whatever case may be. We Chicago White Sox at Oakland Athletics. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot. Lance Lynn and Martinez on the mound. These White Sox, they've been playing some good ball as of late. Lance Lynn has been pitching good as of late. So, I can only back the White Sox in this spot going up against Oakland. Haven't decided how I want to attack this game. They minus 190 favorites. The run line, I don't know if I want to attack it that way. What I am going to attack is the strikeout prop for Lance Lynn. For sure, I'm going to jump all on that. Not jump all on it, but his strikeout prop is in that 6.5 over here. All right, so he's hit this number frequently. He's hit this number 4 out of his last 5 games. All right, including last time he pitched versus Oakland on the 29th of July. He had 5.2 innings, 4 earned runs, but 8 strikeouts to go with that. And like I said, in the last 4 games, he's only given up 1 run, or he hasn't given up more than 1 run in his last 4 games, including outings versus Cleveland, Baltimore, KC, and Seattle. So You couple that with the fact that who is this? Oakland versus righties at last 30 days. Um, Oakland versus right-hand pitching last 30 days. Actually, number one, 28.1% K rate in the last 30 days. So they've been striking out lately, okay? That's at home. But in general, they down to the number 8 at 24.3, which, like I said, not Giolito. He struck these boys out 8 times last time he faced them. And he's pitching good. Can't talk you off the over right there. I do like the White Sox to win this game. I might have to. What's the minus 190 favorites here? I might end up doing the same game parlay or something like that. Maybe coming down to the or I don't mind the run line, man. I mean, it's money line parlays, run line straight for me. But I'm a little bit more focused on the strikeout there. On DraftKings, you'll get a strikeout prop sitting at 6.5 as well for plus 100. And when you look at the outs are in play. Let's see. His outs are sitting at. Let's see what his outs are. His outs are sitting at 18.5. That means he has to go 6 innings and get 1 out in the 7th inning. And it's a gamble. You get it at plus 135. He's hit this number twice, 2 times in a row. Like I said, his pitch count's been, okay with, not without giving up runs. Like I say, he's only given up 1 run in this or less in his last 4 games. If you want to take a gamble, the hook is dangerous, man. When it comes to that hook, it's really, really dangerous. All right. But I'll be altering some of those in parlays, and strikeouts and parlays, and then I might take a stab at I might take a stab at the 6.5 here. But on PrizePicks, it's the same thing. You're definitely going to get a 6 here on PrizePicks, and he's going to have to get a 6.5 to cash that. I don't mind it. I mean, it is what it is. All right. Keeping it moving, okay? Detroit at Kansas City Royals. Not a game I'm really looking to bet on. So I'll keep it moving. I do give the pitching lean towards Detroit in this one here. Okay, Detroit should be able to win this game, but right now, like I said, Boston Red Sox at Baltimore Orioles here, and then we got an over under 8.5 in the spot here. Right off the back, I will give the pitcher lean towards Walker in this spot. Lyles though, last 2 outings he's been okay, but he's faced Boston in certain instances, and Boston has given up. He has given up runs versus Boston. Last time out on August 19th, he gave up 4 runs on 5 strikeouts. Let's see. He gave up 3 runs on May versus Boston, and then the first outing versus them in the beginning of May, he was okay. Other than that, I don't have too much for this game here. I'm tempted to take a stab at Walker's strikeout prop here. He's hit this number at 4 straight games. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games, and 7 out of 8. His strikeout prop is on FanDuel is sitting at on DraftKings is sitting at I thought I seen a 3.5. I ain't even gonna lie. All right. And I don't know why I didn't pounce on it in the first place, but it was probably a parlay piece. So it's a parlay piece. A 3.5 at minus 170. It's a parlay piece there if you want to get there. Okay. Outs for Walker has been up and down, but he's hit 17.5. What is the ounces coming out at? He's hit this 17.5 several times lately. Actually, I'm gonna take a stab at it. Give me the over minus 16.5 at minus 125. He's hit this number at 1, 2, 3, 4, 16.5, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of his last 7 games. I'm gonna take the over there. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. A book like Caesars is where you can put outs in the same game parlay. You can take his strikeouts, his over and outs, and you can take his over and outs. I know it's going to be 16 and a half. You can take his strikeouts. I know it's going to be 3.5 probably. And shit, whatever else you want to put in the same game parlay, though. You put that in the same game parlay. So that's something to look at there. On Prize Picks, give me the over 4 strikeouts for Walker. I'm just gonna have to live and die with that. Okay, it's a lot of strikeout props, man. You got 3.5. You got 3 for Heaney. I mean, it's a lot of strikeout props that I don't mind getting to. You know, I mean, 3 strikeouts for Manning. I can't really talk you off of that. I don't know, what his innings are going to be looking like. He can't give up some runs. I mean, he has strikeout stuff. I can't talk you off of that. Not a missed strikeout, but I can't talk you off of that. But I'm putting them on the video. So either way it goes, let's keep it moving. Washington Nationals at Philadelphia Phillies. We got an over under 8.5 in this spot. Right now, it's going to be Philadelphia Phillies are nothing for me in this here. Money line parlays, run line straights. I like, as you can see, you can check the background photo. Bam. I'm fucking with Bryce Harper today. He's got monster numbers versus this team here. All right. Versus this pitcher. BVP checks out, especially in the home run category. I mean, he's got 5 home runs, 9 for 18. So he's batting 500 versus this guy almost a 2,000 OPS. Like, man, give me whatever whatever they offering, man, all the way up from a hit to a home run. So, that's what I'm looking at right there. All right, so when it all boils down to it, only way I can look here is going to be Philadelphia here in the spot. New York Mets at Miami Marlins here. We got an over under 7 in this spot. It's New York Mets or nothing for me here. Money line parlays, run line straights. Strikeout props are kind of iffy here. I mean, Lopez, he strikes out righties better than he strikes out lefties. I think he's got a 31% K rate to righties. This New York Mets team has touched him up 2 out of his last 3 outings versus them. I think he gave up 4 runs and I think 7 runs, but either way it goes, they've been hitting him. Carrasco, he does have the ability to strike out, batters or whatever the case may be, and then, like I said, Lopez, he does have a K rate, a decent K rate versus righties. He can end up getting his K rate, his K prop, and before he gets, even if he does get touched up. So that's something to look at there. All right. Toronto Blue Jays at Texas Rangers. I don't have too much for this one here. Only thing I can tell you is this. Texas Rangers, they hit lefties way better than they hit righties. Gosman is way better on the road than he is at home. Lean towards Toronto in this one here. Cincinnati Reds and Milwaukee Brewers, 2 trash pitchers on the mound. I ain't fucking with them. I do expect runs to be put up in this one here. Milwaukee does hit righties well. Take it as you want to take it. All right. You can probably get some hits out of here, hit parlays, whatever the case may be. Los Angeles Angels at Houston Astros. We had an over under 7 in this spot. Ohtani on the mound. Euclid on the mound. Euclid has been pitching really well lately. Of course, Ohtani, he's been pitching. He's been Ohtani over the course of the season. We know we used to pick on this Los Angeles Angels team a lot for strikeouts. And then for certain people it just don't change. Euclid's last start has been versus Houston here. He's had 8 strikeouts. Versus LA, he's had 8 strikeouts. That was his last start on the 4th of September. Rewinded back to July 2nd, 8 strikeouts versus the Angels again. Outside of the first outing was way back in April the 10th. He's been striking their ass the fuck out. So his strikeout prop is sitting at let's see. 5.5. Last two outings, he had 8 strikeouts against them. We know they have a high K strikeout rate versus righties. It is what it is. Just pick your poison. Be my guest. Do what you want to do. Ohtani, he had a decent strikeout rate versus this team. So it's nothing official me for either one of these plays here. I guess. If you want to ladder up somebody like Yukity, I guess. I don't fucking know, man. To tell you the truth, I'll be altering them and throwing them in a parlay, man. That's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna take a stab at the 5.5 though. Well, I'm definitely gonna add it to Prize Picks here, and 5.5. I'm definitely gonna add it to Prize Picks there. All right. So there you have that. Let's keep it moving. His out sitting at, what you think his out sitting at? Let me see. 18.5 for him and Ohtani. So they have that. I don't really like to mess with that hook. So I guess. Let's keep it moving. Cleveland Guardians at Minnesota Twins here. We got an over under 7.5 in this one here. Fishy money line. Good numbers on the line right there. So can't talk you off of that. Don't feel the need to get to a run line unless I want to be greedy. Minnesota Twins rolling out Archer. Doesn't pitch many innings. Doesn't get many strikeouts. This Cleveland Guardians team is one of the least teams to strike out in the league, probably the first or second least, versus righties. So, if you don't get strikeouts, you're giving up walks and things like that. That means you're putting the ball in play. I'm probably going to lean towards the first 5 in this spot. Probably going to lean towards the first 5. Maybe full game. Probably just roll out with the full game. Cleveland in this spot here. Now, y'all know McKenzie is my guy. McKenzie is my guy when it comes to the strikeout props. He is sitting at 5.5. Now, I can't talk you off that. All right, you'll get the Prize Picks on for 5. All right, that means you're gonna have to give us 6. But I like that, and I like it. I'll take the 5 on Prize Picks if we hope for a push and trying to get to 6. All right, it's definitely doable. He has strikeout. He has K stuff. He has K upside. Cleveland Guardians are nothing if I bet on this game here. So it is what it is. All right. His outs coming out at 18.5 on DraftKings. I probably won't get there. All right. St. Louis Cardinals at Pittsburgh Pirates. We got an over under 8 in this spot. St. Louis Cardinals are minus 205 favorites. Right off the bat, we got Brubaker and Flattery on the mound. We know Flattery does have some decent K stuff. If I take a shot on this one, it's going to be St. Louis Cardinals or nothing. Moneyline parlays, moneyline straights. And I'll be looking for Flattery to get some Ks. This Pittsburgh team is terrible versus righties. Last 30 days, they strike out the most versus righties. So there you have that. Moving along, Arizona Diamondbacks, we got Bumgarner, we got Urena on the mound, 2 bum-ass pitchers, over under 11, in course, you already know what to do. Hit parlays, over. That's the only way I can look in this one here. Los Angeles Dodgers, San Diego Padres, over under 7.5 in the spot. Look, we got Urias on the mound, Snell on the mound. San Diego been hitting righties better as of late, so I might temper my expectations. Snell, last time he faced these guys, I think he gave him 11, 12 strikeouts. All right, Snell's been on one as of late. Strikeouts props in at 7.5. I won't be going there, but hey, can't talk you off of it. But I won't be going there. I don't have a side in this game here. You guys got something? Let me know. Probably be a game be good enough to watch for me. Atlanta Braves at Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Mariners here. Over under 7 in the spot. Decent money line for both teams here. Freed on the mound, Fried, however you want to call it. Kirby on the mound, and there you have that. Interesting fun fact, interesting thing I want to point out here. It might be somebody that Seattle has faced. I need to go back and check out the matchups that they had. But last 30 days, for some reason, they're leading in strikeouts, versus lefties at home. But when you flip the script, just go on the season or whatever case may be, or just in general, they come down to about a 16, 17. I ain't look. I mean, I don't remember which way it was. So they face somebody, maybe one or two pitchers that have been lighting their ass up in the last 30 days. He had to be a lefty. I'm probably going to triple my expectations on that. All right. So, Atlanta. I don't know, man. Truthfully, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't have nothing right now for this game. I ain't gonna lie. I'm iffy. I want to say a lot of nothing, for the firepower that I know they possess, but I don't know, man. I'm undecided. I don't have to force nothing. We got college. I got NFL to look into. It is what it is, guys. Peace, man. Peace. Peace. Peace.